Hello, my dear ladies. We have Elisa, our one of the best clients, most recent clients from China here present. And we have Tina, who is a moderator for our Anyvisa China channel and definitely very, very likable and known person in Chinese community in BC, in Canada, and definitely, I guess, rising popularity in China. So why we're here today, my dear ladies, is that we would like to kind of uh, celebrate and talk about Elisa's success so far, where we are, where we started, and how it's going. The reason for us to be in this celebratory mode is that we received work permit approval for Elisa for her startup venture. Just a couple updates. She is in progress for startup visa permanent residency application and definitely will arrive to Canada on a work permit to work on the business and with angel investors assigned to this project. So everything goes smoothly, but definitely we like to hear personal impression. And Tina, you were thinking to comment something, right?
Yes. That's thank you, Alice. Thank you, Elisa, for the time.
All
For
right.
have the big celebration day today. March 28th was a big day for Anyvisa China. Both two teams get a work permit, and another team take English exam on the same day. Do you remember last year what we were doing?
Yes. Last year, this time, I remember that I'm struggling to build a team. I'm trying to get someone to team up with me to go together for the SUV program. I tried many times. I tried so hard. I tried the team twice, but both failed.
But you are
That's
so
why.
brave. You decided to go solo.
Yeah, right. A lot of struggle first, but finally, I think I cannot waste time because SUV program is a policy-driven program. If the policy change, all my effort will be wasted. That's why I think I have to, run very
Very,
fast.
very good point, Lisa. For audience, for people who listening and watching, I can reassure you that the program is still one of the best in the world and definitely best program in Canada in terms of business categories. And let me remind what Elisa decisive moment, right? Like the point she made a decision because we discussed it, and then she tried to compare honestly to other programs we have. And when we discussed got to the point when we uh, discuss points, there is no points here.
Yeah.
Okay, and when we got to that situation, Elisa immediately realized the benefit of starting right away. Okay, so definitely work permit is something that will allow you to come to Canada and be here and participate. And I can tell you, the permit that you have is 1 year long. People have some hesitation about 1 year permit, but that's what government is doing right now. They accelerate the processing, and even work permit, you receive it in 3 months because that was time. But then, same day, the next person who started 1 month later received the
Yeah.
work permit as well. So this is something that we definitely observe as acceleration of the proceeding of startup visa, which is a good sign for people who come in after you. Okay,
Can I resume the next one? Maybe shorter than 2 months. Is it
it's
possible?
quite possible. It's quite possible, definitely.
But I
And yeah,
I have a question. So once 1 year, the procedure for PR maybe take 1 year or 1.5 year, maybe more than 1 year. So once the work permit expired,
oh, we
we
extend it
get-
all the time. For people
oh,
who already in Canada, we expand it all the time. We extend it based on activities we have. Of course, one of the requirements to extend it easily is to be in Canada. But again, we always can adjust to realistic expectations of clients and situation that we face in real term.
yeah.
You want to ask Lisa something else?
they hide their immigration application for fear of a failure. You seems confident. You said you were criticized by the other people when you are in a parents group because there's no proven result at the moment. But now, when you get the work permit, had the attitudes of those who criticize you change now?
Yes, the attitude turned around. Now they're showing their surprise on the speed of SUV process
Yeah.
and their admiration for my success on the work permit and the guard to take SUV program.
That's good. That's lead by example, right? That's what we say.
Right.
Okay, so
The something change from the government. So what kind of the change and what can predict change for in the future?
well, the program obviously requires some changes, and the way that Elisa entered was good for her. She is educated, has experience, business and career, successful lady. But many people, of course, we observe coming with low degree, with no experience and no business experience behind them. So definitely, government of Canada would like to improve the system of requirements. They talking about implementing changes in 2025, maybe later this year. We're talking about changes in terms of mostly requirements, what people need to achieve and what people need to show when they start it. So definitely what we have right now is extremely flexible, extremely flexible. And that's why when you send me kind of our pre-assessment forms and applications, I always tell people, you know what I say. I say, well, it's better now because later on, I'm not sure if you will be qualified
Yeah.
because later maybe not enough degree, not enough experience. And we remember that it was another program before. So it's not like government will invent something new. No, it's not necessarily that. And also, we have to understand second thing that government doesn't like and where government is going. Like, let's take an example of Elise. We prepared the file in our flexible terms and we submitted Elisa for permanent residency. Nobody told us, oh no, the quotation of this year is over. You have to wait next year. Imagine that.
Yeah.
That would be disaster, right, Elisa? Like we went through everything. We prepared the business. We prepared the project. We see and monitor everything. You work hard. You got your letter of support. And then what? And then you cannot apply because the quotation of this year ended. That's what we anticipate next year. They will put some kind of cap on top of the acceptance level, which is, to me, it's unfair because it's not about quality of business. It's not about quality of people. It's just about formal numbers, which kind of unfair, right? But like again, take Elisa and let's say you prepared, but it just happened to be November, and they say the government say, well,
Too many
dear Lisa,
people.
you have to wait next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But next year it will be like 10 times more people, right? Waiting. It's like, I don't know. This is not very smart decision on the side of the government. But if they, that's why, Tina, when you ask me if somebody thinking about it, like having some doubt, some concerns, I say, what concerns? Like there is nothing to be concerned right now. But in the future, it's quite possible.
One of candidates tell me the government will change the policy. I would like to wait in the new policy coming. Then I'll say I'm qualified because he thought maybe I apply now. Maybe when I submit, then I won't qualify. Maybe I can wait in until the new policy come out. Then I will decide I should go or not. That sounds. I cannot say it's not smart, but some people it's just
You
thinking.
cannot say as it is. It is stupid.
Yeah.
No, it's plain stupid because if you smart a little bit, government never make any program easier. It's just like It's impossible. They cannot make. It's like make program in school easier every year instead of making it harder grade by grade.
Yeah.
Have you ever saw a program like that? Like, oh my God, the task or the problem to solve in grade 10 would be easier than grade 1. What kind of school is that? For imbeciles, for crazy people, for stupid people? And that's what people act and do. I'm sorry to say that, but people who say that, they're not smart. They're not smart at all because they like waiting for something to change to be easier. It's stupid. That's not how immigration works in principle. By the way, all over the world. Nothing gets easier.
They may not think it will be easy. They may just not sure. Maybe then the new policy coming out, then I can say whether I can qualify or not. Then I make a decision.
Okay, I have an argument about that too. Okay, let me answer that argument. I may be qualified then. My question is, okay, give me an example. Which part you not qualify now? And people say, oh, maybe my work experience would be more suitable. Right now, you have no criteria on work experience. How it can be even more suitable? Like 0 is 0.
Yeah.
How it can be more negative than 0? It's like no requirement. Another concern, or maybe they will give me some easier requirements on education. Again, the same question. There is no requirements on education now. How easier you want to be? Kindergarten? Like, seriously, think about it. Or maybe they will say something that I will fit perfectly. No, nothing like that happened ever. So it will never happen again. So it's stupid. Right now, it's practically no requirements. That's what I told Elisa, right? Like, you remember my words. I said, we're not going to compete you with thousands of other people. We will submit you as you are because you're unique, you and only you. And that's the only requirement. Just be a real person. Okay? So I think people who trying to come up with those excuses or reasons,
it's just that they are not ready.
I think they're not ready. They're just lazy or ready or not ready or scared, or I'm sorry to say, but not very wise in real terms of life and experience. They probably never saw anything like this before, and maybe not educated. My suggestion to them is very simple. Please don't waste our time. Go and educate yourself. Just educate yourself. And when you're educating yourself, don't read garbage online. Just go and read government website and try to understand different programs requirements, and you will see the difference. And the biggest difference is no point system. And when I say no point system, it means we're not going to compete with thousands of other people. There is no points to count and be below or above someone else. It's you. It's like Elisa. I talked to you the same way, right? I said, what arguments you have? You said none. I said, thank you. You're smart. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's just need to take action. If you are qualified today, don't hesitate. Just do it.
And it's amazing. It's amazing that it's coming from China, for example, because the wise man called Confucius, I think, he said the biggest move on a road of 1,000 li is start with one first step towards that direction.
Yeah. Oh,
just
yeah.
one little step.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so I think that's exactly what people missing. You just have to make that little step, and by the way, that's another aspect of us working together, and Lisa here can confirm. So I'm not just saying this. Lisa can confirm that once she made that little step, the whole road was
Open.
paved ahead of her. Like, okay, next month we do this, next week we do that, next month we do that. Everything was kind of, it's like you're on a train and you see stations ahead of you, and you know when and how you will arrive and what's going to happen there. This is what we, yeah.
Right. I heard a lot of immigration consultants, they complain by the client because it seems SUV is so complicated. It's so time ending processing. But as my feeling practical, I feel it's so easy.
Well, it's easy because we made it easy, but
Yeah.
it's like,
I mean, that's a different.
I always tell people, when you drive in the car,
Yeah.
how many moves you have to learn? Probably dozen.
Yes.
Forward, reverse, right, left, windshield. What else? Oh, the signal to push it when you want to scare someone.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's a car, and if we start looking under the hood, oh my God, it's very complicated machinery there, right? And electronics and all these gadgets and everything for your convenience. But you just sit there, relax,
And gas, just touch the gas like Tesla.
touch the gas, drive with one hand, whistle, sing songs. It's easy. That's what it is. But that's what we do by manufacturing the process that is plug-in process, right, Elisa? I hope you can
understand.
You can attest to that. We're talking about situation when people like you who smart, who trust. All you need to do, just create that kind of trust, because you have to see what other people went through. You have to kind of judge by your own experience if you like people you're talking to, and then just jump into this. Just jump into this. Don't be afraid. Okay. I think we spent very interesting time together today. So I appreciate your time, ladies.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best, and definitely more people from China, because I know they're looking for right channels, for right people. And thank you, Elisa, for sharing your experience. I am absolutely sure your countrymen and countrywomen from China and mainland China and overseas looking and seeking the advice and experience. And I think you're a prime example of how people supposed to act when they see something right. Just get it. I think nervousness is a very normal reaction when people talking about relocation to Canada. Remember that you have great support on the ground in the face of your angel investor supporting you. It's very nice program. You have incredible ideas. So definitely we're waiting for you to meet and greet you here and help you to organize your business activities on the ground. And that's exactly what government is looking for. Okay, so we have guaranteed results. When we say guaranteed results, now I can point at you and basically say, I don't think we would be that successful without clients' dedication like you presented.
Yes.
You're very diligent.
Yes.
You're very trainable, and you're very confident, and that confidence speaks, right? So basically, I would like you to maybe project what made you so brave. Like, you're very smart. You should be very careful, but you decided to trust and just go.
She do a lot of research. She not other people say, oh, I heard something that no, she is the same like me. We do research our own. We verify with the information. We check the information from the official website. We not just trust people or someone said something. So that's why she diligent.
Diligent, yes. And I think that's what we call informative decision, because people sometimes come into us too. We have it almost weekly or daily even. Oh, I heard this, I heard that, the program. But I always ask people, did you check the time mark on the internet post? Maybe because it was 10 years ago published then, and then it's different program now. Or maybe people watching for negativity all the time and missing the signals of positive results. And definitely we like people like Tina, because like Tina, yes, but like Elisa, because Elisa represents very interesting kind of class of clients for us. It's very educated class, very successful, because you definitely achieve something in your life already, and definitely you open minded, because you that's what I call educated informative decision, educated guess, because you don't just jump into something, you decided to research it. But on the other hand, your research was very practical, because some people research, and then cannot make a decision. But you were very practical, very methodical, I would say. You ask right questions. I remember those questions. They were very good. You asked me a lot of questions, and we answered them, and we went through them, and then we went through the meeting, and then consultation, and then interviews, and definitely like your collaboration with your angel was incredible, because when you presented your project to Angel, and it was incredible success by itself. So I think people who watching and listening definitely have to understand we have a turnkey system, like all-inclusive system. Once you plug in yourself, it's like a good device. You plug in into outlet and it start working. And Lisa, do you have that impression that everything was kind of prepared for you?
Yes, sure. Very impressive. That's why initially I still have doubt on the 100% success rate.
Yeah.
But with the process going on, I have very deep into communication with the consultant. And now I have to see Anyvisa is the best on SUV.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And definitely we want to see you here in Canada, and then we probably will have something very nice recorded in person, not on Zoom, especially that you plan to come during summer months, and it will be nice and beautiful in Vancouver. And I think we have to say welcome, and we're waiting for you, and wishing you the best success, and hopefully you will get PR very soon as well. Have a good day, stay safe, and stay connected.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.